Hey guys, so today I have something really cool. Okay, so it's getting into the spooky season. We're getting into October, and I thought it's time for some pumpkin spice. So if you are a pumpkin spice lover, you're going to love this. This is it's not mine actually. It's a pumpkin spice smoothie. Now, I saw this recipe on Facebook, and then there was a website attached to it. So I'll attach the website in the description box down below in case you want to bring up the recipe or even search the other recipes on that site. But I am going to try to create it and see how good it tastes. So I have all my ingredients laid out on my desk here. So let's get started. And we're gonna use my blender that I got for my birthday that I love. So let's get into this video. All right, so I'm bringing you back a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Gonna grab my blender. I'm gonna put the blender to the side for a second and grab this piece because this is what we need to fill first. Okay, so I wrote down the ingredients that we need. Okay, so first we need a half a cup of vanilla yogurt, and I have Greek vanilla yogurt right here. So I just need to mix it because this does separate when it's sitting in the fridge. So I'm gonna mix it all together. And then I have my measuring cup. So I'm going to measure out a half a cup. So I don't know what size this recipe makes. So we'll have to see. And for the future, I may end up doubling the recipe just because I like my smoothies big. So we're just gonna toss all this into the cup. And I'm just gonna grab a little bit more because of all the stuff that's stuck to the sides and just toss that in there. Okay, so we have this. So next up is 2 ounces of pumpkin puree that's frozen. Now, they suggested putting it into an ice cube tray and freezing it. Now, I got the big 24 ounce of pumpkin puree. It's just the Libby's brand pumpkin puree that you use, I guess, for pies and stuff. But not the pumpkin pie mix because I feel like the pumpkin pie mix already has the spice in it. This is just pumpkin puree. No spice or anything in it. So I froze these in an ice cube tray, and it says to use 2 ounces or 2 cubes. So let's grab some cubes here. 1, boop, and 2. Boop. Okay. So next up is a half of a frozen banana. And I have some cut up banana right here. So I'm going to kind of eyeball what a half a banana is. Excuse my dogs. Maybe like 1, 2. And it says to cut them in 1/2 inch slices. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, maybe 6 slices. There we go. So here's our mixture now. Next up is 1 to 2 teaspoons. I have my measuring spoons that I got from Dollar Tree. These are my Betty Crocker ones. It's 1 to 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, and we got the big one right here, and we have our Mrs. Butterworth maple syrup right here. Let's do it over so we don't spill. Okay, so there's 1 tablespoon, and I'm just gonna, since it says 1 to 2, I'm just gonna do a half. There we go, just a half. And last is 1/4 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice. And I actually went on Amazon recently and purchased this because it's more or less expensive on Amazon than it was in the grocery store. In the grocery store, it was like this big, McCormick brand, only brand they had. And it was like $6.19. This was like $3.25 or something like that. And you get like 3 times as much. So, I'm gonna open it up. This smells amazing, by the way. Measure it out, 1/4. There we go. Boop, and pop it in. So now here is our finished mixture. Now, next time I'm definitely gonna double the recipe because I like my smoothies like all the way up at the top. So, but just for the sake of this recipe, I followed it completely true to recipe. So pop the lid on. Gonna bring this over, and this just goes whoop, and of course it all stuck to the top. Crap, I should have put the fruit in first, to be honest, but all right, let's pop it in. Alrighty, so it's all done. Gonna pop this out, move this down there, and we have our smoothie. All right, so now I'm gonna bring you back closer. Here is the finished smoothie. I've got my cup. It really isn't a lot, so next time, definitely I'm going to double the recipe. This was a little hard to blend only because you're not putting any liquid in it, but it gets very liquidy, trust me. Because the ingredients get stuck at the top, so the yogurt didn't have a chance to blend at first. But, sorry, I'm trying to get all the smoothie out of the lid, just so I have enough. Okay, so pouring it in. That is the consistency. Okay, so I used my knife that I used to scrape the yogurt down to try to get it all in there. That's about as high as it is filled. So let's see how it tastes. That's not bad. I mean, it doesn't taste straight up like pumpkin pie, even though I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to. It's just supposed to be pumpkin spice, I guess, but that tastes really good. I think next time I'm just gonna go 1 tablespoon of maple syrup because I can really taste that, and it's a little bit overpowering, but it's really good. I can taste the banana and I can taste the pumpkin, and I can taste the pumpkin pie spice. But the maple syrup is a little overpowering. So if you don't want a huge maple syrup taste, I would suggest using 1 of the tablespoons instead of 2. But all in all, this is really good. I give it a thumbs up. So like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're interested in making this smoothie and don't want to copy down the recipe that I wrote or that I told you on this video, and you just want to be able to print it out or whatever, I will leave the link to it in the description box down below. It also gives a recipe for pumpkin spice. If you do not want to buy the pre-made pumpkin spice, it tells you how to make it homemade. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other recipes on that website as well, so definitely check it out. And let me know in the comments down below if you're interested in seeing more videos like this, seeing different kinds of smoothies, different kinds of drinks, seasonal, if you want more fall drinks, if you want some winter drinks coming up, let me know in the comments down below. And that is everything for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.